Okay, guys, so for this one, I love this data collection tool. It looks super simple, but it's super effective and helpful when you're trying to track the services that you provided. And why we want to track the services that we provided or the number of students served is so we can continue to make sure we're best serving our students and meeting their needs, and so we can advocate for our role. So by doing this and collecting this data, we can show our stakeholders what a need there is for our position and the huge impact that we're making by showing the services provided. So basically what this is a weekly counseling log. So you're going to log your visits of people who come in your office. So a lot of these will probably look really similar week after week, assuming that you have the same individuals you're seeing weekly or the same group scheduled weekly. So here's an example, and of course these are all fictional. But we have this date that you saw the student's name, the area of need, so that's the reason that you're seeing them, the counseling type, so whether they're individual or in a small group. So if you see here, Blake's individual, but then these 3 students are all in the same friendship group, you can see. The duration of the session, and then the strategies that you used. So this I like to keep pretty brief. This is mainly just a reminder for me. So during our next session, I can kind of review what we worked on last time. So it's just a little note of what we worked on, or if you want to share this with someone else, they can see a general idea of what you worked on. Now, you don't want to get too specific here and break confidentiality. There's an area for notes. So again, not getting too specific, but if you think something's helpful, maybe if someone looked really upset or if someone had like a different kind of affect than usual. And then any parent communication. Oops, this is supposed to be an 11, not a 6. Any parent communication as well that was done that week. So notice here the numbers. This is how I set it up. Obviously, this is a template and you can tweak yours as much as you like. These are just examples and you can go in and edit these. But the week was of November 11th, but I actually saw the student on the 2nd. And I divide my weeks with these big pink lines so I can easily see which students I saw which week. So I saw the student on the 2nd, and the parent I talked to on the 3rd, but I'm still putting it here, any parent communication that happened during this week. So if I talked to the parent also on the 4th, I would put that note here as well. If I talked to the parent after the 8th, it would go down here. I hope that makes sense. But like I said, this is how I log it. This is simply a template for you to use. And then I keep the months down here, the dates, and then this way you can share this. You can, use the share button. It's a Google Sheets. You can share it with your admin. You could share it with maybe not parents, but maybe your admin or co-counselors, people like that who, without having to say, hey, when's the last time you saw this student? Instead, they can just refer to this sheet and see how regularly you're seeing students. Also, when you're counting it up at the end of the year for your end of the year report, you can see how many minutes that you spent in direct student services. Okay, I hope you love this one as much as I do.